YouTube things. Ah, what's up, Theramis? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hi, what's up, Bren? How's it going, guys? How is it going? So I do have to say, I have messed around a little bit.
Alrighty, hey guys. My OBS is still there. Why are you here? Hold on. You go there. You go there. Ah, yes. There we go. All right. Hey guys, how you doing? We're just here doing some free labor stuff. So yeah, we're gonna make some holes and things. I think. Hope. First things first, I'm the realist. Now we're gonna go take a truck, put that dirt in it. We have acquired said truck. No, it's like a Tonka truck. Goes right over.
Guys, look here on the dozer. It's actually pushing some dirt out, which is good. So the ability to be able to actually...
All right, back to silence. He's going over dozer stuff. We don't need to go over certain dozer stuff. You guys, we all already know how to dozer. I don't need to teach you all that. If you don't know, then I guess maybe go to Casually Farms YouTube and watch it. Or you could tell me you did. That'd be fine. You only come into this street if you're high educated. Excellent person. Okay. Bucket. Oh man. Come on. That's when I go to dig. I'm gonna assume that's Nomad joining. I see that on the map. Let's see if he's still talking.
Shining on dozer tracks look good. Yeah. The yeah, they did a very good job on this update. I'm for the little bit that we've been on the dozer here, it does feel good. Feels good. The tracks don't feel they feel good. They don't feel like they're slipping like they used to in the before this update. So that's a plus. Kind of interested to see how well the excavators do, like trying to go up like a ramp or something, like to see like slopes, things like that. So that'd be some testing we could do too tonight.
Terraform is
for a little bit, just to see how that interacts with the ground and the tracks themselves. Is it going to make you slide?
Oh my goodness! Can this please stop?
This terraform lock is taking forever.
I was just complaining about it too, and I was hoping it was gonna be like a BSG loading screen where it would just instantly throw you into the game, right?
Yeah. That's how that works, right?
The devs are listening; they know.
Right. Yeah, the devs are listening. What's up, El Chapo? Welcome on in. Oh, bum, buddy, da dum da dum.
Finally.
There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. The other thing that they changed too, if you guys look at the bottom of the screen, if you guys can see that, is they changed the dozer, which I don't know if I'm a big fan of that, but I guess they needed to do that for things later on, like GPS things, from what I'm gathering. So yeah. There's some cool things that I think are going to be happening here in the very near future. It's in beta. It's in a beta update, so you just have to make sure you have the beta version, and then you got the update. Right. Make sure you just run in the beta version and you're good. So this is where if people find issues with things, this is where they honestly need to make those reports and say, hey, like this is not working or this isn't working, and that's how the game becomes better, right? So that's part of the reason of a beta system, right? You get in, you play it, they get more eyeballs on what's going on, you submit reports so that way they know what's going on, and then possibly have the ability to change that, right? Make the game better for the user. So that's always a thing. But yeah, back down to that bottom thing on the dozer there. I'm not really a big fan of it. It doesn't really capture your eye, I don't think.
Should they have made it pink?
No, I think part of the thing is it's very, I don't know if it's too small. I don't know. I give me some more time with it. Next update is, do you think they should work on how the trees fall? Maybe. You know, and that's everybody else's kind of opinion. Like, how do people care if they fall straight through the map, or do they actually want them to tip over like a real tree? So by adding more of that function to the game, adds more resources to things, right? Different things that can come up rather than just falling through the tree. I'm sure they will eventually probably change some of that stuff, but everything takes time, right? There's only a few of them working on it. So they're going to do more with the whole lumber system. Yeah, I think they should. I think they should do more stuff with the lumber system. I think it'd be kind of cool if they had some sort of like logging, like where you could physically like load trees up and things like that. Maybe that's something that's going to be coming down the road. Who knows? I'm not quite sure. How do you work on this side? Oh, the other thing that I enjoyed is you can actually spin this thing in like a 360-degree turn now. So that's good. It does. You don't have to sit there and fight the stupid thing. You can't wait till all the games you play with come to Mac. Just get a regular PC, bud. Get a Windows, and then you don't have to wait. And you don't have to wait. Macs are super expensive, and they can't play games very well. Just get a Windows PC. Be like the normal folk. The problem is, I think you'd be waiting a while because there's not very many games that tend to come to Mac. You've tried, but they don't budge? Well, I mean, you can eventually get your own, right? I mean, if it's your money and you decide that you want to spend it on a Windows PC opposed to a Mac PC, that would be something, right? Be kind of a cool thing. Not really sure what's going on with this little area right here, but that is what's happening. We could push that. Ooh, we could attempt to push that thing off the side because it should crumble down, right? Like real life stuff. Real life dirt physics. What do you guys prefer? Dozer's feeling good. Dozer's feeling good so far. What do you guys prefer as a farm truck and daily driving truck? Ford or Toyota? What? Toyota? That's a farm truck? Where I come from, it's Ford, Chevy, or Dodge. What's up, Lahid? Yeah, the update's out. Yep. It most certainly is out. We having some issues with YouTube's tonight? Is YouTube's throwing me fits tonight? They better not be throwing me no fits.
I'm not having
Sounds
any issues.
Okay, well, my other PC, the screen was it was like doing a buffering type thing. So, yeah, we got it figured out. We'll be okay. We don't need that, baby. We don't need that thing up. We'll just continue on to continue on. No game sound now. Yeah, it's because I had it tabbed out of the game. Just went out. Do the small dirt spots still stop vehicles? Small dirt spots. Are you talking
Like floating voxels?
like, is that, yeah, floating voxels? Is that what you're talking? Is that what you were asking? Yeah, so audio was out because I was tabbed out of the game looking at my other monitor on my PC. So when I tab out, it doesn't delete, but it just takes the audio out. So that's the cool thing here is we had too much dirt up front, so it actually made me push the dirt upwards, so you can't physically like dig into the mountainside like you used to. La 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 la. But as you can see too, like this dirt is piling up in front and it's not deleting it. Haha, that's awesome. That's what you want right there. So all of this dirt right here should kind of just fall out in front, and you should be able to kind of continue it and hopefully make a very good flat area, right? So look at that. It's pushing the dirt in front like a proper dozer should, right? And now we're going to run into the issue because we got a lot of dirt in front of us that it might start pushing the blade up like it would with a real dozer, because I can't tilt my blade forward anymore. So that's done an actual good job, but it should pile the dirt right in front of everything as long as you got your blade up, right, to the point where you want it. So dozers, very, very good. Awesome. I'm enjoying them so far. They're a lot more useful. Lot more useful. The voxel was what I was talking about. So I don't know. I haven't ran into anything yet, so I'm not quite sure. Yeah, this is big game changing stuff. Yeah, this is huge. Very huge, man.
Hedge.
It's huge. What about the
So
graders? Graders
huge.
should be doing the exact same thing as the dozers, right? They've done the same physics with it. The other cool thing that like the dozers will do. So, do we have that dozer somewhere?
The 6-way?
Not in my pocket. No. Yeah, or the 6-way. Do we have that somewhere?
It might be in the container.
Or even the grader. So what they've done is like with the 6-way, the one where you can actually like turn, right? So your blade's like this. If you guys can see me here, your blade is straight, but then you can angle it, right, to allow the dirt to come off, roll off the edges. There's a name for it, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. So they've added that, so you can actually make what I'll call like a windrow, right, of dirt, and you can actually physically move that windrow of dirt with other pieces of equipment. So another 6-way, a grader, that type of stuff. I wonder if it isn't up top. I do not think it is out in the wild.
No, I don't think it's in the wild. I think it's in the container.
It's got to be in the container. Speaking of dozers, FarmSim added the Lizard dozer blade front attachment for big tractors like the 9RX. Ooh, nice. Now you should be able to push a lot of silage. And it actually works as it should. So that's good. That's good. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in the shop.
In any of the containers? There was one in the center one?
Like physically in the shop.
Oh, yeah.
Is
No,
what I'm getting at. Like there's nothing in there. The shop
No.
is just, it's just a thing there now.
Well, because we were trying to limit terraform.
Alright, so here's the 6-way. We got the 6-way. We could grab the dozer, or the grader. We will throw the grader down. Right here. Have you guys questioned, how many of you guys have watched my new game called Captain of Industries? Anybody? Yeah? Don't make me feel awkward about this.
Yes.
Yes. What do you guys think about it? I guess that's my question. You're into it? Nice. Okay. Good. Good. It's definitely. I am definitely enjoying. Do I have my? Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we get this to work. Now I do not have. I do not have my. Okay. Let's put the parking brake on. I gotta do some stuff here. But too complex for me, you think? I don't think it is, to be honest with you, Blight. It is actually fairly easy once you really like just figure it out. It's honestly not that hard. It's good to watch. Okay, good. You have. Yeah, so we've uploaded a couple. We did a live stream, and I got a couple of those live streams. I edited them down into a little bit shorter clips for people that didn't want to watch the full live stream. So yeah, we got that going. Grader. I need to know what my tilt. We need to go to joysticks. Tilt blade left, tilt blade right. Rotate blade. Rotate blade. See if that works. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking it. Holy cows! That thing's gonna fit like underneath me. Will that thing spin all the way around? All right. Well, it looks like we got something to report, guys. The dozer blade should not spin 360 degrees like this. It should not. It should not do that. You could maybe make this thing work in reverse and forward. We just have to spin the thing all the way around.
Wait, does it work in reverse?
I don't know. I'd have to try it. But that is nice. That's very cool, actually. All right, so that needs to go down, down. All right, so let's rotate this. Oh, okay. Hold on. Can we have that one there? How do we want to do this one? Parking brake. So we need to change that one. Rotate left, rotate right. Save, confirm. Okay, there we go. Now that's not changed to my my parking brake. All right. The other thing they did with the dozer, and I don't know if they did it with the grader, is we'll find out here shortly, is they've disabled the you can actually take the blade now of the dozer and literally back drag dirt. It doesn't back drag the dirt, it just doesn't like move the dirt. Yeah, but the way that I had this one up, it was hitting the center chassis. Yeah, you can get them to set. You can get them to set them underneath. I understand that because you got to mess with the wheels, but you can spin them. But I'm just saying, in the state that I was in, should not theoretically. Where is my? Where's my button? Why is that not spinning now? Why are you not spinning now? Wrong button. Yeah, so I'd have to figure out how to move my blade at it, but something changed on me? What's changing on me here? Yeah, I'm jamming. I got music playing. I got music playing in the cab. That's why we're bouncing. That's why we bouncing like we is, alright? That's why we bouncing like we is. So see how it's windrowing now? We're gonna piss some people off if we keep doing this, but it'll work. So see how it's pushing dirt to the side and it's making like a windrow, right? So that is a new change that they have done to the update of the game. which is awesome, which is really cool. I still think the 6-way dozer, yeah, I don't know, this isn't too bad. The only thing that I hope that they do come out with here in the future is the GPS ability for like being able to set like an elevation, like a specific elevation, and it tries to keep it at that elevation. And I think that's part of the reason why they put those numbers and stuff like that down below, because of the way the GPS would theoretically like read towards things, right? Yeah, to be fair for that, yeah, 100%. Yep, yeah, that was not a greater thing. What's up, Ty? How's it going? All right, let's get this one out. Let's test this one out and see what's going on. How's it going, Ty? Bum, 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 bum. Nice and shiny. All right, where is my... There we go. So this should do the same thing with what we were just doing with the grader. This thing is so tiny. It's so small. Yeah, the update is pretty dope. Very good at the quality of like the way it made it feel, right? The dozers don't feel like they're slipping. They actually push some dirt. They don't delete things. You can actually manipulate where you want the dirt to go. Dirt fills in voids. Stuff like that. So yes, it's a very good update. I am very pleased with the update.
You wanna know what I really liked about this update too?
What's that?
The newsletter. The structure of the newsletter was very nice.
Very nice newsletter. Oh yeah. Get it, brother. Go, push it. Push it. Oh, get it. Heck yeah, baby. So see how much quicker it is now? You can actually form what you want, right? You can actually make things do what you're like trying to make it do. Not saying I always wanted to do that stuff, but you know, you can actually move stuff. You can move things around. Your dozer doesn't slip. Your you know, like to be honest with you, to make this ramp here actually would have taken me longer to do the old style way, right? And it leaves the dirt way more smoother, right? So it doesn't leave like the jaggedy like the jaggedy, rough, bumpy spots. That...
All right. We're gonna go run this over to the plant. How the heck are we supposed to get down there? I guess there. All right. I think that's where my next goal actually. Go build a road. There she goes. Got a little bit in there. Alright, bring her over. And just flip it over. Alright, well, let's go. Go get a dozer. Go make a goddamn road. Is he keeping that 6-way? Keeping 6-way? I kind of want the 6-way. Why? 6-way would be really easy, that road. Yeah, he's keeping the 6-way. Okay. Well, yep. Take this junk. Let's go. Where'd my radio go? I have one.
Let's get this bad boy. So yeah, if you get a lot of dirt in here and you're kind of working your way up a hill, this will kind of push your blade up. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. All right, let's reverse that, baby. Let's see what happens here. And we're going to go forward. All right, so should be no more tunneling. See? No more tunneling. See what happens? Bounces you right off. Boink, pushes your blade up. Yep, nothing's happening. Yep, so the bigger one works a lot better. Let's get full speed, third gear, and nothing. Yeah, it's not 100% perfect, but comparable to what it was, huge difference. Huge difference. Exactly. I think the coolest thing is, I wonder if we can make it up over this hill. Oh my gosh, did you guys just see that? Let me zoom in. Let's put that in reverse. Okay, reverse we go. Watch the track, guys. Let's see if I get any closer to you. All right, something like that. Watch the track. Ready? It doesn't really deform to it, but it's almost acting like it's compressing the dirt just a little bit. Obviously, there's some clipping through the dirt section, but I don't think in the other dozers we would have been able to even make it up that hill, or up that little slope there. So that is a plus. That is a huge plus. That is very good, I think. Yes. All right, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can mow this hilltop down. All right, it's pushing us up. That is the dirt just pushing us up. All right, well, you can actually push up a hill like that. That's pretty cool. And hopefully the dirt falls off the front. So we'll continue to kind of mess with some of this stuff. See how the blade doesn't interact when you're going in reverse like it did before? Not until you put it in forward. So that's another thing of beauty. It's so miraculous. La 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 la. Go. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. So theoretically, and I watched Split do this, but you could theoretically create yourself like a pay dirt pile, right? If you wanted to, if you're just running strictly pay dirt. We got Terraform a lot, guys. You know, you could create yourself a pay dirt pile, and you could physically mound it up like that. Split 2 was doing it, you know, kind of stealing his thunder a little bit. Well, that's something you could do. That's pretty cool. Da-da-dum. Talk to me. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. The graphics look a little different. Like the color of things look a little bit better.
Did you set your fog density? I love that.
Yep,
Fog up.
Yeah, I set it to about a quarter. Is what I set this one to. We'll play around with it. If you want fog off, you have fog off. If you want it full-fledged, you get it full-fledged, right? So that's another thing. That's a cool thing that helps with performance. So that's good. And terraform's already done. Nice. Time to continue to work. Oh, push it. Push it up the hill. Nope, not wanting to. Let's kick her down into first gear. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? It's just piling the dirt up. Rawr. I mean, I'm on top of the world. Talk to me. Whoop. Yeah, take a little screenshot, you know, something kind of cool, I guess. Something a little cool. Whoop, wrong way. All right, let's see if we can get that. There's so many trees in the way. Can't see what's on the other side, man. Heck yeah, you could just push it right into that pile right there. Just, there you go. Have my dirt, Mr. Hole. Currently could just push all of this stuff to the northeast-ish, off into Abyss, and just start leveling out as much as possible that direction. Because we're kind of to the top peak of this whole thing, I think. I think this might be the highest section that we have. So if we could level this whole thing out, heading towards the east. From this top section, I think we could have a pretty wide area that we could level out for sure. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this hardest thing would just be finding yourself at a flat area that you could kind of work from and just kind of keep working, you know, working the dirt outwards and make yourself a flat area. La la la. All right, let's see if we can get up this thing. Blades all the way up in the air, so we should be able to get a little bit of climb. That phone's gonna have to be silenced here very shortly. Very, very shortly. What's everybody else think of the update? How about that? How about that kind of question? Oh gosh, we're gonna fall off the edge. We're gonna fall off the edge. Ooh, we saved her. We saved her. You love it. Love it a lot. Ooh, the dirt. The dirt is like going up top. See that? See that, guys? Oh, there was no such thing as a crash. What are you talking? No such thing. Nobody crashed. It was all relevant to the situation.
Why isn't there a counter on the screen 4?
'Cause I didn't put it up there. Dreamer error, I guess. Dreamer error. Ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, it didn't even get reset from the last time. Sheesh. Apparently we're still on 8 times. Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? Let's spin around. Can we push this thing the other direction? Like just taking some innocent trees out. You know, like what did the trees ever do to you?
Got in our way.
Okay. Alright, that phone is getting muted.
Trees got in our way.
Goodness gracious, people. Don't you guys know what I'm trying to do here? Ooh, let's watch this get filled into the abyss. That doesn't make it perfect, that's for sure. That's kind of nice, actually. Wasn't enough dirt there to fill that whole area in. Works okay. Might need to get the dozer up, or the backhoe up here maybe. Gotta get this stuff out of my way. Maybe. Maybe not. What's happening here? Yeah, I'm not quite sure how this is gonna work. We might have to pickaxe this thing. Might have to.
Does the Indian year date match the railroad date, or does it match when the road was created?
Say that again?
Does it the date match the railroad date, or does it match when the road was created? Because it says it's still 2021 according to the economic the overview.
Oh, so you're saying the game day. So if you hit, what is it? If you go into the
Economic overview?
May 21 of 2021, I would assume 2021 was probably when the game was created.
Yeah, because this save started like just like Christmas weekend of 2025.
Yeah, this isn't. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this would be. However, they have that set up as for the game. I would assume that date is probably. The year date is probably the date this game came out, or was the release type thing. Oh, yeah. All right, we're gonna have to get some pickaxe out. See if we can get that stuff. Bye, babe.
Bye. Where am I going?
We're going to a movie. Ah! Ah! The girls are going to a movie.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are. All right, let's go grab. I do one thing real quick because my mouse likes to not go to my default settings, and it's making me real mad. There we go. That's working. What's up, Trevor? Why do seagulls fly over the sea and not the bay? Anybody? Why do seagulls fly over the sea and not the bay? Nope, server is not full currently. Ah, I'm stuck. Because if they flew over the bay, they would be called beagles.
Bagels?
Oh, you're so funny. You crack me up. You crack me up. Then you need to go into your stream. So, if you're watching on the channel here, I'll show you how to do it. All right, you need to go to the Steam button right up here top left, if you guys can see that. Go down to settings, and then you need to go down to downloads, okay? Make sure you take a screenshot of what your download region is, so you can change it back. But you need to change it to US Minneapolis, and that will get you so the server shows up. So we'll run through that one more time. Steam. Left-hand side, open up, says Steam, go down to settings. The next one that you want to do is you want to go back or go to downloads and then go to download region and change it to US Minneapolis. Make sure you have wrote down what you had before, otherwise the next time you try to download a game, it's going to be really slow probably. So, that's how you do that. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, no problem. La la la. No problemo. Oh. It appears they have not done anything with the track side of the backhoes. Appears that they are still sloppy as they were.
They didn't do anything with the excavators this update.
No. Which you'd think that they possibly could have done the same physics like with the tracks, right? Maybe. I don't know how it all works, but my hopes is that's what they're going to do next.
From what I gathered in the podcast,
Doing good,
every
Nolan?
vehicle is like its own asset.
Right. Yeah, they're just no different than like a mod in Farm Sim 25.
Precisely, yeah. So I think it was like more proof of, let's prove the concept before we go and do it to everything else.
Like what? Like what am I stuck on? What am I what Guys, what am I what am I stuck on? Alright, well apparently you just want to sit right there for right now. Okay, fine. Oh, you know why? There's probably because there is a whoops, sorry about that guys. Probably because there's this in the way. I can't even get it. Give it to me! Can you not put that in your pocket with that thing? Which I think is that one. It is. It is! Oh yeah, my screen's good. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for the catch. Appreciate it. That's because I had the display capture overside my game capture because I was showing you guys something on my monitor screen opposed to the game. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, now you guys are showing your true colors while you're actually in here. Your true colors are starting to come out.
What colors?
Yep, your true colors are coming.
What
The
colors?
gambling, because
Yep.
Oh, the
I
degenerates.
see how it is. I see how it is. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, he's got the gambling thing on again. Hey, Paul. He got it on there.
Go give me some money tonight, Paul.
Yep, then there's Zoom. I knew it wouldn't take long for him to get there.
I forgot to even clock in. I wasn't even making money this whole time.
Oh, come on. Get yourself off of there, little Timmy Tutu. Let's go. And, oh, goodness. What? Wait, what? There. Okay, boom.
I'm gonna go gamble.
Nice. Oop, oop. Oh, no.
Oh wait, no, he just won. Oop. You wait.
Is the focus cam? Is that what we want? No, not the focus cam. Not that one. Not that one. It is the focus follow cam. All right.
Does he know what he's doing?
All right. Who wants to get some dirt moved, right? Is the bagger going?
It was going, and then I seen Nomad make a mess, but I don't know where Nomad ran off to.
Yeah, I'll be over to run that here in just a minute. I'm just tidying up the plant.
La, la,
I think
la, la,
Nomad
la.
disconnected.
Maybe that's why he made the mess. You ever thought about that? There, Zoomer. Maybe
Made
that
a mess
is the
and
whole
dipped.
reason.
That is a
Yep.
that is a vibe.
That is, yeah. He's like, I'm
Sounds like
going
my
into
kids.
this server, and I'm going to make this thing a mess.
No, I think they cleaned it. He has the front end loader down there.
Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba,
I've had multiple times where our work crashed, and I actually had to fully restart my computer.
You had to restart your whole computer? That's never good. Am I happy that spring is here? Well, it's the nautical spring. But I don't know if I would want to say that spring is actually
I'm gonna
here
go say
yet.
goodnight to kids. I'll be back.
But I am happy that it's warmer than it was. Stranger Things. No, either the kids or my wife was humming it, and then it got stuck in my head there, Wayward. Hey, question for you guys. Would you guys like to see here, maybe in like, time is it? Maybe in like a half an hour to an hour? Would everybody that's in YouTube chat, would you guys like to see some more Captain of Industry for the last hour of the stream or something? Mm-hmm. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum. Master Chief says no. Blahid says yes. Trevor says sure, why not? Storm says yes. Wayward says sure. Make a poll. Sure. We got a lot of people that are like, sure, yeah, let's look at that. So how about, okay, guys, remind me in another hour. So that means we'd have an hour. So we'll have another whole other hour of this. Okay. And then we'll switch over to some Captain of Industry. I'm gonna actually do something real quick, guys. Could you guys help me out with this? I'm gonna do something real quick. We'll leave the game running. You guys will see this in the background, but I'm gonna be doing some work. I just want to see if this is gonna work for me. So, where is my here? Need to open up another one of those. I just want to see something if this works, if you guys can see it. I think you should be able to. So if I go to YouTube Studios, and then I go to schedule a go live, and then I should be able to schedule another go live. So I'm going to reuse those settings. Let's change. Where is my D?
Terraphone boys.
Ba-da-ba. Okay, we're just gonna leave it as is for right now. All right, so tell me, guys, if you'll be able to see this. So you might have to actually go to my. Let's see. I wonder if I can do that in. Let's go to next. We'll do very low on that one. Actually, we won't do any. We'll just turn that off. Next. And visibility. Let's see, that's going to be for an 8 o'clock. And done. 8 o'clock. Okay, so we got another live stream on the YouTube scheduled for 8 o'clock. So I think you guys should be able to see that as it scrolls through, and then I'll have to try to redirect you guys to that one. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get that one to work, but we'll figure it out. Stream settings, edit. Can I redirect this now? Ooh, I might be able to. Redirect. Oh, yeah. There we go. I think we got it. Redirect. Redirects allows you to keep viewers engaged across multiple events. Add a live stream or a premiere people can watch. Okay, so I don't know that you guys are actually going to have to do anything other than me just figuring it out to make sure I get it switched over to it.
So we're gonna do about out of order. Keep it open or closed.
Well, I'll be in another game, so I'm gonna I'll be closing it down. Jeep Dude, thanks for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. La la la. All right, so let's see if we can actually level some of this off a little bit. Maybe we don't need second gear. How about that? That would be something that would really screw us up, I think.
I have no idea what's going on, boys. Think he's ace playing the game? If he does, we're gonna go play on our own save for a little bit.
This thing is like an explosion went off over here.
Actually, it's possible to have 2 games running. I've actually done it.
Yeah, but have you done it when you're trying to live stream and record and all that other stuff at the exact same time? My PC could probably handle it, but I do not want to push it. So we'll get a full 2 hours into this, and then I'm going to switch over to a different game.
Trying to expand the area for building on the ground.
Boom, boom, boom. What else is new with everybody in chat? What's happening? What's going on? Right? What is happening, man? Kids on spring break yet? I know my kids go on spring break. They actually started spring break today. Whoa. Also, guys, next week my schedule might be a little goofed because my wife and my oldest daughter are actually going to be away from town for the whole week. They're going to DC together for school stuff. And then so it's going to be me and my youngest. So I should still be able to do some live streaming, but again, I really got to try to figure out what I got going on. I think Thursday and Friday next week, I'm going to try to take her. We might go try to do some day little trips somewhere. I've been driving a dozer and rolling for the most of the stream. Woo-wee. Jeez. Bum. Nothing, just waiting for some field work. Yeah, that might be a little wet yet, though. You know, ground isn't quite unfrozen yet. We got a little while yet.
Not
It
here.
is only the 19th of May, so
March.
or March. Sorry, May. Yeah, not May. It's definitely March.
Not
Been
here.
March all
they're,
month.
They're running farm equipment all day here today.
Are they?
Well, I seen the aftermaths of it today, but yeah, all the mud on the roads and stuff.
Got all them horse and buggies going, don't they?
No, they use real equipment. They just have giant steel wheels on it.
I just got back from work and went right into planting some sugar cane in FS. Nice. What map are you playing on? What's up, Velcro? Oh, I'm liking the update. I'm liking the dozer update. I'm liking I'm liking it. It's a very much needed update, I do believe. My only wish is that they would have like somehow implemented like the track system, like the way the track stays conformed to the ground, with the backhoes, the excavators. But that stuff will come eventually. The dozers feel more, like real. It's nice that you're not like I have ice skates on the tracks. That's pretty nice. Whoa. Let's see. I've never played that map. If it was May, it would be concerning. Yeah. No, my brain went to May, but it's definitely not May. They're in line to be updated in the future. Yeah, I figured that. It would have been nice with the track system, but I understand. I understand that the whole thing works the way it works. That thing looks ugly down there. Recovering from your trip to Michigan, had to go back for my grandpa's best friend's funeral last Friday. Got back Thursday, and then I got sick in the meantime. Dang, dude. That's never fun. Hopefully you start feeling better and you can recover soon. How do we want to do this? We need to get that thing leveled. Yeah. We gotta bring a dozer down there, get that all leveled off. This is all leveled.
No, that could be front end loader down there. I'm gonna hit that with front end loader. I was just trying to make like a road up for us to be able to take the equipment back.
Yeah, but I think there's just a lot going on. We might be able to, I mean, we can use end loader. I wonder if we just don't run dozer down there as well at the same time. At least I have Fridays off so I can sleep in. Ooh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's always good. That is always good.
Never mind. I didn't realize Nomad cleaned it up earlier. Yeah, I would just dozer.
He's on the way, dear. Place is looking like a true landmine area. Look at you bounce around everything.
There's not a lot of room from that bench up to this ramp.
Nope. We could make a lot of room.
Do as you
Maybe.
please. Do as you please.
Maybe. Do as you please, please as you do. Alright, so we need some sort of ramp up here. I think we could just kind of cut. Oof. That's not what we wanted to do, was it? That's not working too bad.
chat. I dropped one. Oh my god, you're not
Do ba-da-bum.
We keep saying.
Oh, good
no.
lord. What is happening? What is happening? Don't judge me. Don't judge me at all. Well, he had that looking good. I mean, I'd probably say that I'm probably one of the best dozer operators on the map right now, so.
Excuse me?
What? What happened? What's going on?
Nothing. I think you're confused.
Oh, I could be.
Probably come with that old age.
Oh yeah, definitely that old age. Definitely is that old age. What is the other question I was going to ask you? I asked it in Discord, but I only got like 2 people that responded, I think. How many of you people play Roadcraft?
I do.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I am the best dozer operator ever. See, I just made it smooth for you, and the dirt just wants to keep going forward.
I just
which-
rolled this. What are you doing?
Well, that's why I'm the best dozer operator ever. See, look at that. I thought you rolled it. What are you hitting?
I'm hitting the cones to get out of hitting you.
And now what are you hitting? You hit the packer.
Yeah,
trying to-
you're in the way.
You're trying to run the packer over. Now you're stuck on the cone. Oh, my Lanta. Disaster has hit. All right, see, that wasn't too bad. Look at that. Whee! Look at that. That was pretty good. That truck is so massive compared to this little tiny big dozer. Really? I had no problem last week. That's weird. Because the server's the same as it always is. It just changed the password, which is in the server information in the Discord. Don't mind me. We're just taking our time here, Zoom. You know, trying to make a level spot. Zoom's like, I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over, brother.
Me and Chopper would like them to playing on this board.
Yeah, well, you can play on it when I'm on it, Master Chief. Oh, come on, baby. Go, get
Yeah,
it.
eventually find a way to recreate this board.
What's that?
I've been in process of working on my own copy of Iron Pit of recreating this board.
Dang.
It was hopeful
probably
if I had
kept you
a
busy.
copy of an autosave.
Matt, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, man. Appreciate it. Definitely. Who's fired? I'm fired? Yeesh.
I don't think you can fire the boss.
I mean, you could try. You could try. Probably the best thing that I like about this update is the dirt actually moves in front of you and it actually fills holes. You know what I mean? Like that's like the one of the bigger improvements, along with the other magnitude of things. But you're not going to be sitting there fighting the, you know, the dozer goes over that and it doesn't fill any of the holes. So then you got to worry about the holes being in the way, right? Fills everything up, smooths it underneath it, which is very, very nice. You can actually mound the dirt now, which is really good. Oh yeah, we gotta fire Zoom for destroying the cones in the truck. Yeah, 100%. He's getting fired. Getting
Please,
fired. Definitely. Please. Whoa.
I'll be able to gamble more.
Please, he says. Please. Please do it. Nobody's forcing him to be here.
What they don't realize is I'll be in chat modding them more then, and then just slashing people whenever they annoy me.
Slash. Push that dirt pile. What we got here? Snurt. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Alright, well, we gotta see if we can get some of this big old mound here pushed down into this hole. What am I stuck on now? I wonder if the Ripper was in my way. The only thing, and I said this at the beginning of the stream too, Velcro, if you're still in here, is I don't know if I'm really keen or really in love with the way that the right below the dozer like tells you all that stuff, but I understand at the same time that this is probably going to be used for future updates with GPS systems and stuff like that. But I just don't know if I'm a fan of where it's at and how it's implemented because it's kind of hard to see, and I am more of a visual. Like I like to look at what it's doing, opposed to trying to look at some like gauges, and then you really mess things up, right? When can the public get the thing of the map? I don't know. We've had this conversation before. Is if I give this to everybody right now, what's going to want to keep people to want to come back? Plus, it's a lot for just the kind of a single players to kind of mess around with, right? There's a lot going on. I think if it's something when we're finished as a community, if they want to, you know, pick up the copy and play with a bunch of other people, that would be probably the time. What's up, caveman? Clocking in. There we go. Clocking in.
Good answer, boss. All right, we got 1.3 million down in the smaller bagger pit for the dump trucks to haul up to the plant.
That's a lot of dirt.
And then now I'm going to go in the big bagger and start baggering.
Oh
now.
boy. Oh boy. He's going to go to the big bagger and start moving a lot of dirt. So that's going to really test some of these, the performance of this here.
Yep, I've done cleared the whole plant, emptied everything. So we're ready to just rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
You see where we're at with the money wise. I've already emptied all the oil and everything like that. Sold the gold.
Jeez. I'm glad you did it because I completely blew it off.
Yeah, I figured it.
I
why we
figured
got
you'd
Papa,
do it, boss.
That's why we got Papa Croons in here.
Hey,
Papa
Casual,
Croons is in here. What's up?
have you ever heard of Arma 3?
I have heard of Armor 3. Yep.
I managed to play Arma 3 while still having out of oil open with a silver oil up.
Okay. What's going on, caveman? How's it going? Whee! Look at this guy, bahaing over my bumps.
Is your road fixed up here?
No. You got big tires.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's not fixed.
You got big tires there, bud. You got this handled. Big tires equals big bumps. You can go over big bumps. That's how that works, right? Big tire, big bumps. I do really like where you can actually like set your blade where you want it, as long as you're not pushing a whole lot of dirt in front of the dozer. And it seems like it just wants to work the proper way. Like there's not a whole lot of bouncing up and down, and you can hold your level of your area a lot easier. I do like that. I am a fan, and not one that blows. No comment from anybody. It's the way I like it.
I was just trying to figure out what good of a fan you are then if you don't blow.
You hear that? That's a nice fan. Nobody knows.
So you're a broken fan?
Oh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Broken fan. He's a broken fan. You would ask once a stream for a copy of the playset. Well, I will tell you every time that that's not going to happen at this point in time. And then you have a couple options that more than likely the option is not what you are, what you're going to want to hear. So we'll just leave it at that for right now. Ba-da-ba-bum. I mean, Dysons have them bladeless fans. Exactly, right? Dyson has it. They figured it out.
No, they have blades.
Nuh-uh, not Dyson fans. No way. How do they got blades?
They do.
No. How? Where is it?
It has turbine fins, which is a blade.
It's not a blade. Then how can they promote it as a bladeless fan? You got to figure it out. It wasn't on the beta. Oh, we weren't on the beta version. That would probably do it there, Jax. That would probably do it. James Smith, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome on in. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay. That was a little deep. That was deep. I'm sorry if I scared you. I kind of scared myself a little bit, actually. Look at that guy jumping up like a billy goat. Whoops. Probably help if I put that thing in drive, wouldn't it? First time watching the stream. What's going on? Well, we're dozing. We're doing some dozer work. The game's got... Are you familiar with the game? We'll ask that question first. If not, we're mining. We're moving a bunch of fake dirt around.
With fake machines.
Yes. So we're just we're currently what we're doing is we're kind of making some bench cuts. Is what we're doing to start working our way downward. So we just kind of started a couple streams ago, I think it was.
Last stream.
Last stream. We started last stream, but we currently have a lot going on. If you're unfamiliar with what's actually going on in the stream, if this is the first time catching it, but a lot going on. You can actually jump up into, let's see, we got one of these guys right here. We could fly into that sucker. Let's do that. Let's go take a little trip. We'll go up in the air. We can see what's going on.
Oh, I think they fixed the drones. We can't stand on them anymore.
Correct. Correct, Amando. All right, so we currently got the 695 set up into this pit. We started underneath this bridge. That was actually a different bridge at one point. The 693 went underneath the bridge, and we got the 694 as we progressed outward, and now we're up to the 695. The hill is currently causing some issues, but doing a lot of digging with that. And that is hard piped right into our plant. It's also on a cycling unit, or a drop unit, basically is what it is. So it goes through the conveyors, drops into another chute underground, so that way you can still load trucks out of it. And then it drops into the hoppers down at the bottom, if you can see that. And then it gets hard plumbed right up into the plant to get processed, and dirt gets automatically sold. This bridge was one of the community projects. It was a different bridge, but then we had to restructure how everything flowed through the main plant over here, kind of how everything kind of circular flows around the actual plant, really. So we rebuilt that. What else did we do? We're currently working on some sort of like bench shelf system over there.
Lots of
Our
underground.
little shop stuff. We got some underground stuff that Master Chief and El Chapo are working on. We did bury. I think we actually buried one of the stores underneath this ramp. we just got rid of it. We buried it. What else do we got going on? Is that the biggest dozer, or do they have the bigger one? I believe that was the biggest one I was in. They have a couple dozers. Vehicles, dozers. I think that one's the biggest one, isn't it? The DX 11,000, I think, is the biggest one.
Sounds the biggest.
I mean, it's the highest priced one. 1.6 and 1.6. So I don't know. Actually, these two. I don't know. These two do the same capacity, which when you're talking capacity on a dozer doesn't really mean a whole lot, but definitely the horsepower is more on this one. But I don't know. Theoretically, I really don't know exactly which one's the largest. If you put them side by side, I don't know if you could tell the difference. But those are the dozers that they have. I'd have to hop in it to see which one it actually was. We also currently have
Hmm.
our plant running, and then like a little
What
this
camera
building
are we
with
on
the
here?
power plants
Sorry,
on
boys.
top are.
Throw in here today.
That's where our like part processing is. We make parts in there, not parts, but like not all the time. We usually just whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Now we got to get back into it. Dang it. I'm gonna say it was that one. Ah, picked it. That's where like the CNC machine, the drill, or the presses and all that stuff sit underneath there. Player joining. We got our oil plant running here. Eventually, we're gonna get to the point where we'll do being like process our own fuel at some point. Then we moved the next bagger over here. So this is a 694 bagger over in this area. And then it's hard to see, but if you look way up that direction, you can see there is a dam that's up there. So we built the dam. If I'm not,
All right. So, boys. I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing. I might get off. Or alrighty. Actually, no, I'm back. And that should be good. Just because I want to be able to get, like, let's see. As I go back further, I want to be able to dump into it, and I don't have to worry about jumping out and getting into it again. Ooh, that was close. freak is going on over here? Actually gonna work? See. Water right here. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go reset my water. Alright, boys, I'm gonna have to call it there for a night. I have to go fix my water. So, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the itty bitty comment or content you got today, please give me a like and subscribe. Just a new little channel here. Little dad with a couple kids, just trying to get by. So yeah, give me a like, comment, let me know what I could do better, or don't. You could just comment and say hello. That'd be pretty cool too. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.